Hey, hi, hello, 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 hello. Hi guys, it's Adria. Welcome back to my dead channel. For today's video, we're kicking it old school here on Don't Be a Sad Panda, and I'm gonna be opening some snaps from you guys. I've missed you guys. I've missed answering your questions. I've missed just conversing. It's time to bring it back. I'm gonna admit I've been a tad lonely lately. It happens. The sun is shining. Do you see the sun on my face? What is it doing? How do I make that not do that? If you don't follow me on Snapchat, it's just Don't Be a Sad Panda if you would like to snap me. I need a confession right now. Sometimes I open my snaps and I don't reply to them. If you send me something and it just says read and there's no reply, don't take it personally. I'm the worst at replying to people. This is why I don't have any friends. Because honestly, I'm one of those people, I'm like, oh, I'll reply later, and then I never do. It's not you, it's me. I'm a terrible friend, I'm a terrible YouTuber, I'm a terrible human being. Let's open snaps, shall we? I swear, if I open something and it says streaks, you blocked. I can't. Do your thing, I'm not gonna say don't. But if I'm like, hey guys, send me snaps open, and I open a damn streak, no, don't do that. So I don't know if this is a Q&A, I don't know if this can be advice, I don't know if it's just gonna be like you guys saying, hey, let's just see what it is, I don't know.
Do you ever consider breaking up with Brandon?
You ever consider breaking up with Brandon? I actually had a nightmare last night that Brandon cheated on me, and I thought it was real. Like when I woke up, I'm like, wait a minute, was that real? I was kind of half awake, half asleep. I was like, holy crap, man, I thought that was... It felt real. I feel like you kind of think about the possibility of like, what would happen if I weren't with them anymore? What would happen if I stay with them? You kind of just see like two roads in your life and where they could both lead. It's an option, that's just what it is. And if you've thought about breaking up with your partner, your spouse, whatever the case, if you've thought about breaking up with them, don't think you're a terrible person, because I used to kind of have this mindset that like, oh my gosh, if I think about this, I'm a terrible person. How dare I? I think it's just normal. Even if you're perfectly happy in a relationship, I have thought about it because I feel like it would make my situation easier, but that doesn't mean it would make it better necessarily. You know, the easy way isn't always the best. There was some lyric, it was like sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same, so while this may be a hard path in my life, it might be the right one. Taking the easy way out isn't always the correct answer.
Okay, so I just woke up and I'm scrubbing, so you can get a video of my dog. I was wondering what age you would like recommend to start dating. Like dating to be in it for marriage, ideally. I'm like a senior in high school and all guys just want to like play around. I was wondering if you had any kind of insight on when they like mature and stop being like that.
I'm gonna put it to you bluntly, guys never mature. Not all guys. Don't even talk to me about high school boys, girl. Brandon is 25 now, and Brandon is moderately mature for a guy, though you get him on some Call of Duty or something and the child comes out. I'm gonna throw up. Because there's a big difference between my relationship with Brandon than the guys I dated in high school. When you're older, I feel like young kids, like 15, 16, that's just too young. I don't know. Though my stepdad's parents met when they were 13 and they've been together for like 60 years. Sometimes it just happens that way. I'm not a fairy godmother, I don't really know how this shit works. It's not a bad thing to avoid boys in high school. Don't feel like you're a prude or you're missing out or you're a loser. You know, like all other girls are dating like that machine. Back it up. Back it up, girl! Can that stop? Why is the sun like worse now in my face? With the blanket. That doesn't even make sense! Boys don't really ever mature. Wait till you're as old as possible to start dating them. Get a sugar daddy. No, I'm kidding. The only thing I got from that was, do you want to have kids in the future? I've said this for a while. If I had to make a decision right now for the rest of my life, the answer would be no. But I feel like that's almost a whole video on its own. I feel like before it used to be like, you have to have kids, that's just how it is. In 2018, it's like, you don't really have to if you don't want to. It's not completely an unpopular opinion, while it still is, but I think it's more understandable nowadays. I feel like I've never really seen myself that way. Some people just see themselves as parents and want to be that. There's a long list of why I don't. My mom got very sick with all her pregnancies, and that can be genetic, so it's almost like a gamble. If I wanted to have kids, like, wow, I could possibly die if I wanted to have kids. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. I'd rather just stay alive. That's cool.
I was wondering if you are thinking of going to college or university or just study anything. If you are, what are you thinking of studying?
Another thing I was actually thinking about, I think you guys can read my mind. I don't know what it is. You people on Snapchat, you seem to be on my wavelength here. I feel like in an ideal world, I would be an architect or something. And I've said this before, I think. And Brandon was actually like bragging about me to his coworkers, like, oh, she wants to be an architect. And they're like, oh, so she's beautiful and smart. And I'm like, yes, I am. Thank you. Number one, The Sims. Hello. I feel like every Sims creator thinks that they could just build houses for a living, but I remember when I took geometry in high school, like every other math I just sucked at. I had to be tutored in it. I had to stay after school. I had to do like a math summer school thing. Like I was just so bad at it. Geometry clicked. God's making a cameo. Hi. I mean, even like interior design. I love designing things. I'm artsy. Or I'd want to be an author or something. I wrote so many books in the past and I feel like I'm constantly like coming up with story ideas. I love illustrating. It's weird because I'm kind of a jack of all trades, but I don't really know. Maybe, possibly. How did you and Brandon survive a long distance relationship? I'm thinking of getting into one. Just think it's too hard. He lives in Florida, I live in Ohio. It's definitely worth a shot. You don't have to, you know, move across the country like I did. You have to just see where it goes. Give it a shot if it feels worth it to you. But if not, I would end it as soon as possible before you catch the feels, girl. Sims 2 or Sims 3? Sims 3. I don't think I even played The Sims 2. I think I just skipped that one. Alright, so that is all of the questions I got. It was kind of short notice. I posted that on Snapchat earlier today. Didn't get a ton, but totally understandable. Y'all probably in school, doing your thing, having lives. I want to do a video in the near future, advice for heartbreak, because somebody requested that, and I could definitely add that to my Adria's advice series. And there's the dang sun again. I wanted to film today to feel somewhat normal, and if you want to see the video where I created this makeup look, I'll have that linked up here. So thank you guys so much for watching today. If you enjoyed, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't yet, and turn on that notification bell so you know when I post, because that's important, you know? And if you want, go check out the video I did on Brandon's channel. Him and I ate super spicy hot ramen challenge. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I didn't know what I was getting into. So go check that out up here. Go subscribe to him. He's really working hard at his channel. He wants to improve it. I'm trying to be a supportive partner. So how are you guys all doing? Hit me up, comment down below. Be my friend, please. I always see like comments like, I want to be your friend, and it's like, yes, please be my friend. I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, panda hugs. I love you guys. Bye!